Hey, yo, 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 yo. Happy Friday. What's up, what's up? How are you doing, Magnus? Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. We are going to do some practice for Monday. Yes, Suzuka. So, I was thinking... what? 1 second. Yo, yo, yo. Ik ben net begonnen aan het streamen. Is goed. Alles goed verder? Is goed. Later, brothers. You. Oh, it was Litty. Call him after I said I was streaming. Okay, so let's see. No assists. So, yeah, I don't know if we can do 100, but let's just go for it, I guess. Let's just go. I'll do single. I'll do short. And then 50%. We'll go dry. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably not have a chance at all, but that's okay. We'll just go for it, too. We'll do the race. Even if we drive last, it's okay. We're still doing the race. But, yeah, we'll do our best. And also, we don't know the setup. This is just like I'm just using like time trial setups. Okay.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check, I can hear you well.
We didn't even save the setup, man. We forgot to save the setup. We have an old setup. I think we have to go out. We don't even have a setup. How we didn't save the setup? Use the old setup? Okay, let's try your setup. Tell me the numbers.
Okay, the forecast looking good for this session. We've got dry weather all the way.
Okay. Let me just then go with this setup out and see how it goes. Let's take a lot of fuel. What do we need? Like 20 something laps? I'll go 28. Let's speed up a little bit time. I went straight away on softs.
The S's are some of the most fun you'll have all season if you can nail them. Take a nice early turn in into 3, which will set you up nicely for the next sequence of corners.
Okay, we have a lot of fuel. I'm gonna try.
Track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Let's see how that goes. Okay.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Oh, you have it? Okay, let me go back to garage. Yeah, 23:15.
Okay, so I just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre usage. We're going to have to give 2 sets back at the end of this session, so they'll be unavailable for the rest of the weekend. We're going to hand over the 2 most worn sets, so don't ruin the tyres that you might want to use later.
Low, 002 low.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button, and you can then navigate up and down to
0.2.
the setting you want to change.
Is this 1 point, then 0.2, you mean? Change camera, please, man. I only drive Cockpit view, sorry. Magnus.
Okay, there are only a few cars out on track. We should consider getting out there.
Magnus, you there? Or is this 1.2? No, it's 10. Welcome back, Magnus. This one, is it like this or the rear 2.20? I did change the rest except this. Not sure what do you mean by low 0. Yeah, like this? Okay. Okay, let's go out. I did the other stuff, except that one. About that one I was not sure, so I was waiting. Okay. That was a decent lap. So cool down. So 33.4. And it started with like 28 laps of fuel. Okay. Tiny bit faster. lap we pushed was faster than what we did prior to that, so okay, let's see. So 33.4 and cool down, 33.1 cool down, 32.65. Wait, let me see. It feels great, to be honest. It took me a lap a little bit to figure out, but going on a throttle, I mean, you have to be, you cannot go somewhere faster than you did prior to that. So, kinda now it's just pushing, but it feels great. Oh, you did the endurance. 6 hours. Holy smokes. Is it on YouTube? Are you live streaming? No, I got used to it. If you watched, it felt nice. I don't know what does those times means, to be honest, with that much of a fuel, but like I knew, I was keeping in mind I have a lot of fuel. Let me know. Do you stream? Do you put any content? It's fun, man. Let me get something to drink. Okay, let's go back to garage. Kind of see what kind of times they driving.
Right, so our best lap so far, 1 minute 32.6.
So they're doing 31 right now. They'll probably go much faster, I'm assuming, later on. But yeah, if you look, man, we're losing a second in that first sector. Literally, second in that first sector. Second sector, we're losing around half a second. And third sector, it's like
until you reach the temperature information screen.
not even 3/10. So that first, how are we losing 1 second there, man? That's a lot.
Okay, so we're top of the speed trap, 298.6 kilometers per hour.
Let's go on medium. Let's take, let's see, say 14 laps. But let me go and get something to drink first. Oh, don't worry about that, Magnus. Enjoy your food, brother. Bon appetit. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just, trying to do my best, and like keep it within limits, our own limits. So yeah, I'm happy with our drive. We are really doing decent. Okay, give me a second. Okay, let's see how it goes on mediums. 14 laps.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
We're ready to go. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Third place. But with a lot of fuel, huh? Okay, let's do a cooldown. How much time we have? Maybe we should just go back. But yeah, car feels great, man. too late. Still faster. Yeah, I'm happy. Wait, what? No, I did not want that. Pierre Gasly and Lewis Hamilton by far. Look at Oscar, man. How much we have? 9 minutes.
To view current strategy and race objectives, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then press it again to cycle through until you reach the strategy and objectives screen.
Maybe we can do 2 tries. Probably not. No, let's see. What? No, you're kidding me.
Fuel is marginal, box within 2 laps. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Box this lap, please. Box this lap. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Let's go. Purple, purple, purple. Whew, adrenaline through the roof, man. That was nice, lad. Wow, great feeling. Yeah, I don't think we have time to get back, so... And go out one more time, so... But it was very nice, lad. $29.5. Where is it? Oh, here. Okay. Yeah, there is no time, but I'm happy with our lap. It was a good practice. We went with a lot of felt okay. We went on a hard tires with 28 laps of fuel. Then we went with 14 laps of fuel on the mediums. Went better, faster, and then we managed to do one run on softs. But it was a nice lap.
Okay, our best lap so far, 1:29.4. We're currently 6th in the speed trap, 306.4 kilometers per hour.
Man. Okay, let's go. They will go faster, so they did 30.4. No,
Sadly,
it's
it's time to say goodbye as free practice is
30.35
over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
in a practice. So I'm assuming they will be able to go 29 or so.
A warm welcome, everybody, from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019, some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. Radio check.
The report's good. We're looking at a dry session.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
We've dropped to P11.
Yeah, we messed up in last sector.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Okay. Okay, we in the mix, we in the mix. We went faster than, but they also went significantly faster than in the practice. What they had, 30.35 in the practice. Albon went more than a second faster already. Yeah, we messed up in that last sector quite a bit. I did have the purple. Okay, one more. Okay, two more actually.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Let's go. Okay. 28,766. So we also went significantly faster than in practice. practice 1, or yeah, it was only one practice, so say practice 3 then. We could go one more time out. Let's see. Almost half a second. Holy smokes, look at that last sector from Albon. We kinda messed up in that last sector, huh? But yeah, not too shabby.
Your drag reduction
AI
system, or
100, huh?
DRS, allows you to gain speed on certain straights. We call these areas the DRS zones. You can use your DRS in these areas at will during practice and qualifying, but in the race, DRS is only available if you're within 1 second of the car in front. The bar at the bottom of your MFD will fill up as you approach the DRS zone, and once it starts flashing, press the DRS button to activate. All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Okay. Final try. But yeah, car feels great, man. No struggle. I don't know how much more we could push, to be honest. Hey, what's up with steering wheel? What? Wait, something happened with steering wheel. That sucks. I have seen people in the race it's not good. Okay. Yeah, we really give our everything. Okay. It's decent. 28,654. That's what we did. We improved the 10th. We still kinda messed up in that last sector. Because you also have to be careful in that last chicane. It's super tricky, and if you bit late or a bit too early, it will be costly. So, but I did not expect us to fight with AI 100.
Now we have our grid lineup for
Hey,
the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then.
we
For
beat
what will
him
no
310th,
doubt be a
man.
fantastic
310th. Lance Stroll, 10th place. But 310th, that's massive, man. AI 100, holy smokes. Suzuka. So 28,654. Yeah, it's not bad, yeah. Okay. Okay, give me a minute.
What a race we have in store for us today, with a competitive field ready to do battle once again. Hold on to the edge of your seat. It's time for another Formula One Grand Prix. 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Fernando Alonso lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Sainz, Alex Albon, and Gasly, Russell, Norris, Antonelli, and Lance Stroll, Bortoletto, Tsunoda, Jack Doohan, and Hamilton, Hadjar, Hulkenberg, Oscar Piastri, and Liam Lawson. Behrman and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Yeah, so in the league we'll also do one pit stop, so.
Me today, a man small in stature,
But we could maybe try to go 2 pit stops.
Glorious Suzuka. It's a bit like Silverstone, an iconic track for which we couldn't have an F1 season without it. And so much for the drivers to think about around here.
Absolutely, Crofty. The only figure-of-8 circuit that we have on the calendar, and you kind of wonder, why don't we have more? Because it's such a good format. The drivers love this track. It's got a great flow to it, a fantastic circuit. Not the best for overtaking, but my goodness, from inside the car, it's a real treat for the drivers.
It is, it is.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Yeah, radio check, very good.
Hey! Why is that happening? How do you remove the... How do you remove the... It goes back, I know. Ah, come on, why the steering wheel goes off? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go like this then, I guess. But that's like, I don't know if that's smart, to be honest. But why we cannot remove the, that's why is it adding, oh my god. Oh, here, remove. Remove. I hope it doesn't go like that in a race. That's horrible. Let's go like this. So we'll not make that will not make that second pit stop. Hey, out! I have to go and accept that after the stream. So they'll probably go 2 pit stops maybe. So yeah, we'll have to be careful in the beginning. Okay, let's go.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Oh man, one mistake, huh? Yeah, we don't have much ERS, huh? Yeah, we need to save some ERS.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
One mistake and you lose several tenths. Tiny bit too late. Yeah. Oh man.
Gap to your teammate behind, 17.9 seconds. Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
Okay. We have a decent pace, I guess.
Lance is in for his stop.
That's first warning. So Verstappen is in the pit. Oops. That's not good.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Could be. They all go like 2 pit stops. Oh my god. Yeah, no way he's gonna finish that on softs, right? He is closing that gap very fast. And this lap was really rubbish.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Tires are toasted. And we still need like few laps.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap.
No, we're gonna do 2 more.
remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Okay.
Okay, some information on Piastri. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Yellow flag. Okay, clear. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it. Lance is in the pits.
They are closing the gap. No, it's only for stopping actually.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Three laps, man. No ERS. Two laps to go.
Final
Let's
lap,
go.
final lap. Push, push.
Let's go, let's go. AI 100.
For you guys.
And we managed to do one pit stop. We did make a few mistakes and then we got stuck a little bit behind.
This is for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. That was a nice race.
Here comes the checkered flag.
Very nice.
All eyes on the car approaching.
Oh man, I'm
Winner
broken.
today,
Oh, my back's killing me. Last few laps was painful.
Great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from
Shaky-
lights out
shaky
to the
leg.
flag at the end, led every
Shaky
lap
leg.
of the race. Brilliant stuff by them.
But
And,
we
excited to
controlled
see what
very
they can
well.
do in future races.
When we was able to push, we pushed. Last few laps we was like conciliating and
There was only ever one
it was very nice. Fernando is happy. Let's go! Fernando Alonso in the house. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. But we also had some nice overtakes, but we was also stuck a little bit. We definitely lost some time there, but you know, because they did 2 pit stops, we did manage.
And with that, we wrap up another
You see,
weekend of
they all
motorsport
day
action. But with more races lined up,
1.2
be sure to
seconds,
join us
man.
when we
Let's
come
go,
back
let's go.
with more Formula One.
42, say 42.40. 42.40. Oh, what a race, what a race. Let's see the highlights. At that point, we did manage to pull away in the beginning out of the DRS. We had a okay start. Beautiful. Fernando Alonso in the house. Was that Lando? Or Oscar? Lando. Excuse me. Switcheroo. Switcheroo there. Yeah, Max was approaching very fast. It's from the Max view. Excuse me. We only had one warning, and that was in that corner. See, you make one mistake, you lose so much time, straight away he's on you. But we did have a good pace. We did have, we would probably even won with 2 pit stops as they did, because we kind of had a similar pace. Really nice, man. AI 100. Really nice. Yeah, so we was kind of holding on, like he would come back, then that's when we made, what did we do? How did we make mistake there? I made mistake somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember this. We went onto the curb. Man, that was nice save. Excuse me. That was nice save. That was the only mistake, basically. And that one warning after that. So he came very close. What lap was this? Second lap. But yeah, he couldn't overtake, so. And then we pulled away. Kind of similar, around 2 seconds. And he's going into. So we had a pace, we had a harder compound, and we still managed to stay around 2 seconds in front of him. He had a clean for his pit stop. Nobody was man, he would make like 2-3 seconds in a lap, man. Look at that. From 15.7 to, that's 3 seconds, 3.2 seconds. And that's like 2 seconds. So in 2 laps, he got like 5 point something seconds. Okay, so let's we kinda got into traffic. We got into traffic there. We couldn't do anything there. And we stayed there. Yeah, you also have to warm up the tires, of course. You cannot attack straight away. You also have to get closer. But the difference was we are on a fresh set of tires and they are not, so we should have their decent advantage. We overtook him relatively easily, but after that we kinda lost the time behind those two in front of him because they had DRS. I think we'll get him now in the beginning of the lap. We are positioning, we are very close, but we need to get a little bit more closer. It's still kind of far away, to be honest. But luckily he did not have the DRS. Right? No, he did not have the DRS. That did help. So now it took us a bit to close the gap with them. Took us a lap to close the gap with them. And yeah, now, yeah. Russell, Tsunoda. Russell has a DRS, so so we did lose there quite a bit of time. We're still far away. Yeah, we had to brake there way too early, just to stay out of trouble. Yeah, we basically didn't even overtook them. And after that was straight Verstappen 3 seconds, 2.9, 2.5, 2.3, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 1.2. Yeah. He was closing the gap, but like if you look those laps prior to that, like from here, from 3 seconds, like 2.5, 2.3, we was really controlling that very well. Then we dropped a little bit more, and then we basically stayed. Excuse me. Yeah, 2.3 we lost there. And we started, basically the last lap we started, the difference was same. Lap 26, lap 27, you see? Around just under 2 seconds. But he was closing the gap. Like, look at this. From 4.4 to 3.2. He got there like 1.2 seconds. And then in the next lap, only 1/10. 2.5, 2.3, so 2/10 we lost in that lap. 2.5, 2.3. Just under 2 seconds, just under 2 seconds. And then in the last we did lost, in the last lap we lost like 6/10, but we was really struggling with the tires. How many laps? 10 laps. 10 laps on those mediums. Let me see something. So yeah, we started with 34, 34, 33, 33, 33, 34, 33, 34. So 33, 34. In lap 10, we got that warning, and that was the only warning. We only had one warning. We really drove nice. And also our pace, if you look Like, okay, those last few laps, but still here, even here, like we were still kind of holding the same pace. 35.9, 35.6, 35, almost 9, 34.9. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's it, man. You did great. Well, I'll practice some time trial tomorrow or so. Work on that, and maybe on Sunday one more race. We'll see. That's it, peeps. I had a lot of fun. Hope you had fun as well. Learned a lot. Decent pace, decent drive. Thank you, Magnus, for the setup. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Until next time, I'll race you later.